Ever pondered what ignited the creation of the Declaration of Independence? Let's rewind to 1776, a time of revolution and radical change. Picture a group of extraordinary individuals, visionaries and revolutionaries, gathered in a room in Philadelphia. Their task? To draft a statement that would alter the course of history forever. These were the founding fathers of a nation yet unborn, and at the helm was the visionary Thomas Jefferson. Their shared dream was a nation free from the shackles of British rule, a nation where the principles of freedom and equality were not just ideals, but a living reality. It was a monumental task, one that would require courage, tenacity, and a spirit of rebellion. The American colonies were under the thumb of British rule, subjected to oppressive taxes and laws. The colonists were growing increasingly disgruntled, their pleas for justice and representation falling on deaf ears. This was the backdrop against which the Declaration of Independence was conceived, a culmination of years of discontent and the desire for change. Jefferson, a gifted writer and an ardent believer in the Enlightenment ideals, took on the responsibility to articulate the colonies' grievances against the British Crown and their inherent right to self-governance. His pen became the voice of a nation yearning for freedom, and thus began the drafting of the Declaration of Independence. The birth of this idea, this bold declaration, was more than just the creation of a historical document. It was a statement of intent, a proclamation of a collective vision for a new nation, a nation of the people, by the people, for the people. It was a call to arms, a call to revolution, a call to freedom. And so a group of visionary individuals led by Thomas Jefferson decided it was time for change. The idea was born, and the stage was set for one of the most significant moments in American history. The birth of an idea, the birth of a nation, the birth of the Declaration of Independence. Crafting the Declaration was no walk in the park. To say it was a monumental task would be an understatement. The man at the helm of this daunting endeavor was none other than Thomas Jefferson, a visionary whose passion for liberty and equality was as profound as his penmanship. Jefferson did not work in isolation. He was part of a five-man committee, including luminaries such as John Adams and Benjamin Franklin. However, he was the primary author, the one who translated the collective vision of a free nation into eloquent prose. The drafting process was meticulous and painstaking. Jefferson was a craftsman with words, carefully selecting each phrase, each term, to convey the profound dissatisfaction of the American colonies with British rule. The Declaration was not just a statement of intent, it was a list of grievances, a call to arms, and a beacon of hope, all rolled into one. A significant influence on the drafting process was the wave of Enlightenment thought sweeping across the globe. Ideas about the inherent rights of individuals, the social contract, and the power of the people were all interwoven into the fabric of the Declaration. Jefferson and his peers were not just drafting a document, they were distilling centuries of philosophical thought into a manifesto for a new nation. The Declaration was also a testament to the power of the written word. It was a carefully crafted argument, a persuasive piece of writing designed to rally support, to justify rebellion, and to declare a new social and political order. Each sentence, each clause was deliberated upon, debated, and refined until it met the committee's exacting standards. And so, after weeks of intense labor, a document was born. It eloquently expressed the rights of individuals and the power of the people. It was a testament to the power of ideas, the might of the pen, and the unyielding spirit of a people yearning to breathe free. A document that would forever change the course of history and the destiny of a nation was finally drafted, ready to be presented to the world. July 4th, 1776. A day that changed the course of history. The drafting of the Declaration of Independence, a painstaking process led by the meticulous Thomas Jefferson, had finally culminated in an eloquent statement of freedom and self-governance. But the journey was far from over. The Founding Fathers, a diverse group of individuals with different backgrounds and perspectives, faced the daunting task of adopting this revolutionary document. The air was thick with anticipation and uncertainty. It was a gamble, a leap into the unknown. Yet they were united in their resolve, bound by a shared vision of a new nation, free from the shackles of British rule. The adoption of the Declaration of Independence was not merely the signing of a document. It was a bold affirmation of the principles of liberty, equality, and justice. Each signature represented a commitment to these ideals, a pledge to fight for them and, if necessary, to die for them. The Founding Fathers were not just signing a document, they were signing a promise to their fellow countrymen and to future generations. This was a promise of a better future, a promise of a nation where individuals were free to pursue their dreams without fear of tyranny. They were laying the foundation of a nation that would become a beacon of hope for the rest of the world. And so, on that fateful day in July, with the stroke of a pen, they marked a pivotal moment in the annals of American history. The Declaration of Independence was officially adopted, and the United States of America was born. The adoption of the Declaration was not the end, but rather the beginning of a journey towards creating a nation that embodied the principles enshrined in the Declaration: freedom, equality, and the pursuit of happiness. A journey that continues to this day as we strive to uphold these values and ensure they remain the guiding principles of our nation. And there it was, the adoption of the Declaration of Independence, a defining moment that would forever change the world. A pivotal moment was marked in the annals of American history. The ripples of the Declaration spread far and wide. This momentous document didn't just mark a major turning point in American history, it sent shockwaves around the globe. It was a bold statement that echoed the cries for freedom and equality reverberating across continents. The Declaration was more than a breakup letter to the British Crown. It was a manifesto of human rights that transcended borders and cultures. It boldly proclaimed that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, and that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. These words were a clarion call for humanity, a beacon of hope for those languishing under the yoke of tyranny and oppression. The global significance of the Declaration of Independence is profound. It inspired revolutions for freedom and democracy worldwide, from the French Revolution to the Latin American Wars of Independence. It gave voice to the voiceless, empowering people to rise against their oppressors and seek a better, freer future. Even today, the spirit of the Declaration is alive in the hearts of those fighting for justice and equality. From the bustling streets of Hong Kong to the war-torn corners of Syria, individuals are standing up for their inherent rights, echoing the sentiments laid out more than 2 centuries ago in Philadelphia. The Declaration also shaped the foundations of modern democracies. Its principles of popular sovereignty, natural rights, and social contract have been woven into the fabric of political systems around the globe. It has influenced constitutions, bills of rights, and declarations of independence in numerous countries, serving as a blueprint for nations striving to establish democratic governance. A document that continues to shape societies and inspire the fight for human rights. The Declaration of Independence, a testament to the enduring power of ideas and the indomitable spirit of humanity, continues to light the way towards a more equitable and just world. Its legacy is our shared heritage, a guiding star in our collective journey towards a brighter future for all. The legacy of the Declaration of Independence persists. As we stand here in the 21st century, we are inextricably linked to the past through this profound document. Its essence, the principles of freedom and equality, continue to echo in the hallways of power, in the courts of justice, and in the hearts of individuals striving for a more equitable society. The Declaration of Independence, in its strikingly eloquent prose, established a benchmark for human rights. It dared to assert that all men are created equal, a statement that, while certainly not perfectly realized in its time, set a standard for future generations to strive towards. This historic document, though born out of a specific context and time, has transcended its immediate circumstances. Its principles have been invoked time and again in the fight for civil rights, for women's rights, for the rights of the marginalized and the oppressed. Its words have resonated through the ages, inspiring movements and individuals alike, and shaping the trajectory of human rights discourse globally. The Declaration, however, is more than just a symbol. It's a living testament to the power of ideas and the enduring strength of collective will. It serves as a reminder that the pursuit of freedom and equality is a continuous journey, not a final destination. It inspires us to question, to challenge, to fight for what's right, to never be complacent in the face of injustice. The Declaration of Independence, therefore, is not a relic of the past to be admired from a distance. It is a living, breathing embodiment of a vision for a more equitable world. It's an ongoing dialogue between the past and the present, a dialogue that informs our understanding of freedom, equality, and the inherent dignity of all individuals. As we navigate the complexities of our modern world, the Declaration of Independence continues to serve as a beacon, guiding us towards an ongoing quest for a more just and equitable world, inspired by a 248-year-old document.